black zombies and hardly blue. So kind of the older version of the blue-black ones. He has 4 Diregraph Captains, 4 images.
He's back on the captain plan. Considering how many creature decks are flying around, that might not even be that bad here.
Yeah, that really, when it fell out of favor somewhat recently, because most people felt that the red one was better against Delver and other decks.
We've started off with a Seachrome Coast for Sam. Dale led off early with a 2/2 for 1, Diregraph Ghoul. And Thoughtscour put a Phantasmal Image in the bin.
Right. Sam's deck, no Sun Titan or any way to get that back, or just
and
one more land haunt.
None on the sideboard either.
So that's pretty much a miss.
Yep.
2 lands, so Sam, remember, pretty big control deck here. He has 2 Day of Judgment in the main, which is pretty exciting for him. And Dale's deck is going for a little more of a combo flourish to it. He has a Bloodthrone Vampire in addition to the full set of Blood Artist and a Killing Wave.
Yeah, he's actually just got one of that Bloodthrone Vampire and 1 Phyrexian Metamorph. That's kind of strange. Usually you see those kind of things in like a zombie pod deck, less so in these black-blue decks.
Right. And he has the Bloodthrone in his hand. That's a Grave Crawler he's putting into play.
Yep.
And next turn he has Blood Artist, Killing Wave, Bloodthrone, all the suspects.
He's looking good to just keep pressing with these 2 specific creatures. Sam kind of has to generate something to stop them. Yep, just attack.
Alright, so Crash was in, that'll put Sam down to 14.
Sam appears to be Vapor
no,
Snag.
Just kidding. He'll snag, so it'll only be at 16.
Interestingly is that Sam is currently lacking double blue mana, which is pretty key for a deck based around Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah, he's really not going to be able to snap too much. It's not as bad as Delver, traditional Delver decks. I remember Sam's...
He has multiple white spells, but...
Right. So Bloodthrone and Diregraph Ghoul will hit back on the table for Dale. Sam's going to have to come up with some sort of sweeper or something to really interact against that.
Cavern of Souls, I imagine will name human in this situation. I can't think of a reason it wouldn't. He doesn't even know that his opponent could be playing blue from this position, so...
Yeah, I think it's definitely human.
Yeah.
It could, in theory, be Sphinx, I suppose.
Being a little optimistic, I think.
No swing with the and Restoration Angel comes into play. Smart with the Bloodthrone Vampire play is pretty good. I think if I were Dale, I may have wanted to play the Blood Artist pre-combat.
I think playing the Blood Artist pre-combat is fine. I also think there's some merit to actually playing a Gravecrawler.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there's some. That's what I was saying. Pre-combat, his second Gravecrawler is in his hand. Then he can just sack that to his Vampire in order to Tragic Slip an Angel, which also lets him swing with the Bloodthrone Vampire.
Sure.
So that play seems like a lot stronger here. The upside is now he's going to cast Gravecrawler and another Gravecrawler, so it's actually basically the exact same.
And those multiple Gravecrawler draws are really hard for white-blue decks to deal with. They're one of the really good parts about zombies.
I really think if we suspected the Angel there, we probably should have cast that Gravecrawler, though.
Yeah, I'd agree. It pushes 2 more damage.
Sam's in a tough spot now. He's got so many creatures on the board. Many of them are not going to be dying anytime soon.
Right, Sam's main deck does not have ways to permanently answer a Gravecrawler. He essentially has to just delay it until he can race it.
Yep.
And if Dale has enough removal, well, Dale is playing 3 Tragic Slip, 2 Geth's Verdict, 2 Go for the Throat. It's possible that Sam just really can't do that.
He's thinking it over. Clearly looks like he's in a little bit of trouble. Paying 2 life for a gut shot on Bloodthrone Vampire.
Yeah, and he's
he almost just immediately binned it, but now he's thinking about it. Yeah, he's going to save it with a Gravecrawler. That's a defensible play there. Yep. Gideon Juro. Excellent. Now Gideon's going to be able to not live if his opponent decides to Gravecrawler chain into that Bloodthrone Vampire.
Right. The one on Bloodthrone Vampire can kill Gideon off this turn. Sam does have a Sphinx in his hand.
Yep.
So that's going to be Sam's mode of attack.
Just buy the turn.
Yeah.
Get to the Sphinx. Hope that that's enough. Oh, he assassinated instead. Okay. That's reasonable play. You're going to lose the Gideon anyway, so go ahead and get a more permanent advantage, I suppose. And I guess it costs... It only, gives Dale a mana, basically, right?
Well, I mean, yeah. It only gives... Exactly. If he's going to be making the sack play, he should play Blood Artist now.
Yes.
3 Grave Crawlers.
Just showing off now. We're just. Now, interestingly, he's always attacking the face. He's ignoring the Gideon and going for. Yeah. Oh, is this actually lethal? Or are we just that dumb? I think we might be that dumb.
7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No,
8, 9. I count 9. Oh no, and then he can sack the rest to get to 11. That's still
he can only get to 11.
Oh no, he can get to 12. He sacks everything, right?
Because the Blood Artist can't. You can't sack both the Blood Artist and the Blood Throne and have them both see both halves. So you can get him to 1.
That's correct. You can get him to 1.
But on the next untap, Dale can just kill him, which I think Sam realizes. Blood Throne, Blood Artist, and Gravecrawler, very powerful synergy.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
Concentrated Sphinx.
Now he has to make sure to see. He wants Dale to see it.
Yeah. Show me.
Yeah. Show me that you know how this works. Sam will draw 2. Interesting gambit. We'll see if this works.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
Oh,
Rubbins. The Rubbins with the guts verdict.
Didn't just rubbing it in.
Well, now in a future game, Sam might see. Maybe he doesn't see it.
Right. Okay. So game 1 goes to Dale Bradley.
Yeah.
In their boards now, blue-black usually has a bad. So as a Delver player myself right now online, I would say the multiple Gravecrawler draws almost always beat you game 1.
Yes.
Because in blue-white decks, even Delverless Delver, you have very little interact with it.
Yeah. You have to have the Blade Splash. That's like the only card that can get you back.
Usually you'll have some sort of Celestial Purges in your board to deal with them post-combat. Interestingly enough, from Sam's deck, I don't see a Celestial Purge.
Sam has a total of 14 unique cards in his sideboard.
And none of them
are Celestial Purge.
So he does have an Oblivion Ring. That probably will help.
Yes.
He has an Image, which is okay in this matchup. Probably comes in.
Yeah, Image is fine. The third day, you think? It's not awesome.
Day's actually not very. It's probably good enough.
It's probably. I'm not sure if it's better than cards he has. Is the concern.
Right.
I mean, Mana Leaks, I really hate them against these decks.
Yes, Mana Leak's very weak against the Zombies deck.
So he's got at least those slots to fill, I suppose.
Timely Reinforcements also will see coming.
Yeah,
that card's very good.
The one Timely seems pretty sure. I could see a case for Tamio. I'm not a big fan, though, and he already has 1 in the main. I don't think you want to risk gumming up the works with 2 of that Planeswalker.
Right.
What do you think of Hero Blade Hold? That's the only card I'm actually
Hero Blade Hold. Well, Sam's deck's a little bit different because it's trying to buy some more time. I really like, so as a Delver player, I really like Geist of St. Traft against zombies. Is it good, again, is Hero Blade Hold out of a mid-range deck as good? I mean, you want something, essentially, you're not being a control deck, you're counter-racing.
Yes.
You're a little bit of the slower racing deck, but you're trying to get something that just hits really hard. I guess Hero does hit very hard. The question is if it actually hits. And I think here it probably does. So because of that, I like Hero. And that would probably be what I would... I think I'd be surprised to see it come in.
It's also got a pretty durable body. He can't use a Mortar Pod or a Fume Spitter or something like that to let one of his 2 power guys finish it. So it is actually like a relatively reliable blocker. He has to have a real removal spell.
2 go for the throats. He has 2 Gets Verdicts, which I think like that Verdict is probably somewhat reliable.
Yeah, I think it's definitely reliable. But those are only those cards against the hero, and it's even possible that he'll board some of those out. To be honest,
in Dale's deck, he has a very interesting sideboard. He's running some Appetite for Brains, a Mimic Vat, another Blood Throne Vampire.
Another Blood Throne, that's peculiar.
Yeah. The cards he will not be boarding in, I don't think, are Sabotage, Surgical, Obliterator, or Ratchet Bomb.
Yeah. This is not that matchup.
Yeah, I don't think that's that matchup.
I kind of like the idea of a Mimic Vat. I don't know. I like these cards that are like very high. They're high impact.
Like Mimic Vat.
Like Mimic Vat. Yeah, it's. If your opponent sees that, like, it radically changes the game. Like, they thought they were playing something, and it turns out they're playing something completely different.
Right.
So I kind of like those cards. Appetite for Brains could be surprisingly strong against Sam's deck.
I think it's too likely that it will miss.
I agree it's too likely that it might miss, but it also hits a lot of the important cards. It hits Gideon, Restoration Angel, and Consecrated Sphinx, and I guess Day, which is sort of good. But the Angel and the Gideon, I think, are the 2 big ones.
Right. Angel's pretty good against the Zombies deck. Not great. I suppose if there are some cards you really didn't like in here, like I think I don't want to play the Killing Wave.
Yeah, the 1 Killing Wave is probably leaving. Interestingly, It is possible that Dale thinks Sam is on Delver. Most people might be familiar with Sam and this archetype, blue-white mid-range. They know that he has been championing it for a while.
The Gideon main deck.
The Gideon is weird.
That's you'd be like, oh, this is a weird Delver deck. And you might even, if you were really studious, be like, that's a lot of planes for Delver.
Yes. But a lot of people aren't really on that level. You know, if they haven't seen the blue-white mid-range that much, if they just play around at FNM and nobody played it there, it's pretty easy to just, write off, oh, well, I saw Thought Scour and Phantasmal Image.
Definitely.
Not really know what's going on. So it's kind of hard to guess his sideboarding with that in mind. Obviously, then Appetite for Brains seems very miserable. Sam is taking a little time shuffling there, having some trouble. Sticky sleeves, I'm sure. I'm just looking over his sideboarding one more time. This is a very peculiar sideboard with all these 1-ups. I do like the 1 Karn. That's like a sweet way to just get big against other control decks. Just looking at his list.
So,
Sam's
on
up.
Sam's looking at his hand. And Negate has come in for Dale Bradley.
Interesting.
Interesting. I don't know if I really like that, actually.
One of the things I don't like about the Zombies deck is that its blue mana can be really inconsistent, and I don't like to bring in cards that punish the times when I'm already lacking.
So let's see what Dale kept. Sam is deciding to spend the 2 life, so he's kept Blood Artist, 2 lands, Go for the Throat, Blood Artist, Slip, Negate, Diagraph Captain.
This hand's, it's playable, but it's not one of the stronger hands you're looking for. It can go long, which is often a perk in sideboarded games because they tend to go longer, but I don't think you want to go long against this particular deck. Sam's deck is so much more powerful in the late game that he'll really be relying on.
You really want the
Gravecrawler
Gravecrawler draws. That said, I don't think you ship this.
Yeah, I agree. It's not. It is better than your average 6, but it is not what you're looking for.
Yes.
Ponder. I think I saw 2 Restoration Angels in there. Sam quickly put it back.
Well, he has a Snapcaster Mage too, and that's he can Silvergill Adepts with that.
And that's gonna be that. Land go. No secrets for Dale Bradley.
No. He drew a 2nd land there, so Sam, if he wants to punch himself again, he can, and he will. Sure, he'll take another card. So I guess to see that Dale drew another Drowned Catacomb, actually. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Not that it really matters. The 2nd blue
mana
mana is
Sam's
not very
show me
important.
the hand.
Sam could just be like, show me the new card.
Yeah. So Sam's first to the board this time with Snapcaster Mage, and he'll be able to start putting a little bit of pressure on him. I imagine we'll just be leading our Blood Artist here, right? That's really, I don't like this play. We're holding open Negate when our opponent doesn't really have a spell they're going to play.
I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
All right, Sam just plays.
Why did we untap our Snapcaster Mage? I assume this is just like a Snapcaster Mage got bumped. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is... Oh, Phantasmal Image is a...
Image is great with Diagraph Captain.
Yeah.
I think you just lay out Captain at this point. You can't hold up... This is the problem. Dale's boarded in a card that's not very good here. And on top of that, it's making him play not very well, which, that's terrible. You gotta not let yourself do that.
Yeah.
I actually don't like this image as much either. I would prefer to play Diagraph Captain and image that. Double Diagraph Captain is terrifying.
I very much agree.
I just feel like this battle you're fighting here gives Sam the upper hand.
Yeah, you're trying to play his deck against him, but he came with his deck, you know? His counterspells are going to be better, except he probably doesn't have any in his deck anymore, which is kind of awkward.
And the problem here is that Sam has a Restoration Angel.
Yeah, that's just going to give him such a massive onboard advantage.
Dale has... So, but...
He's just going to play
another Splicer.
Do we have a snag? Is that why we didn't go for the Angel?
We didn't go for the Angel because the black was open. Tragic Slip would have...
That's fair, I guess. Yeah. Oh, wait, does he... Oh, yeah.
He does have a slip.
My mistake. I forgot to... You wrote it down.
That's what you do when you detect and probe someone. By the way, if you don't do that and you're watching this, do that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I will cite that is indeed a...
Even if your memory's photographic, what does it hurt?
Don't make my faux pas.
You forget to write down a hand, then it got you?
Huh? Oh no, I just forgot right now. I didn't write it down.
Okay, right now.
In match, I have been known to act upon my hubris and not write down hands from
I'll
time to
remember
time.
it. It's easy.
Well,
Trying
now
to block. Now, actually, Dale could have kill spelled the Blade Splicer and just eaten the Golem token there. Oh no, there's
he has
Blade
two
Splicers.
Blade Splicers.
Yeah, I'd have to kill spell both
he
of
could
them.
kill
Just
spell his
kidding.
own.
Yeah. That doesn't work.
Or he could get
My
his
bad.
snagged, which would have been a little awkward, to be actually honest.
Yeah, so probably can assume Sam does not have Vapor Snag at this point.
Yep.
Crashing back.
Well, we have to play around our opponent's removal spells, but we have board
The
advantage, so
problem
we're
is
just going to attack.
problem is he really likes that
Yeah.
negate. He's really. All right.
Well, now that we're in Angel range, like he actually needs to hold open that Slipper Go for the throat at pretty much all
Right.
times, or he's just going to fall way too far behind.
Drain Sam for 2.
5 mana. We're getting negated, I think. No?
Cameo. Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
get negated so hard.
Negated so hard.
Sam probably
Sam
not
reaching
expecting
for the
that.
die.
Yeah, no negate. Oh, okay. I had an experience like that. I got negated game 1 at Worlds out of a zoo deck. I remember being
Spicy.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like backbreakingly good too. It was like, oh, you're playing. I guess that's very good.
I had the distinct pleasure of game 1 plummeting some people at Pro Tour Amsterdam. That was real fun.
Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, that's
a thing.
Dad. Yeah. All right, Dale. Gets
Sending
knocked down
5. He can't
5 to
block
9.
any
Can't
of
block.
these. It's just terrible. He might go for the throat. A Blade Splicer, I guess, but I hate that too.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, this
Sam's
is
just gonna play infinite. We're getting ready to play
all
infinite
quite
Blade
miserable.
Splicers. He'll pass instead. Kinda likes the Blade Splicer play
I feel like I would
there.
rather have played the Captain than the Diagraph Goal if this was our line.
At this point, I almost want to play Captain and image the Captain. Well, let's just play Captain. Step 1, play
let's
Captain.
get this guy on
Step
the
2,
board.
image Captain. But Step 1, play Captain. Don't image it this turn. You have to hold up your mana. You can't
I think
let
he's
Restoration
a little
Angel
too
beat you.
scared of the Restoration Angel. Yeah,
Well, I mean, it's a real card.
it is. That card has
Alright,
text and
Restore
everything.
Angel.
Now we're in a bad spot no matter what we do. He's either going to get a Golem or he's going to get a 3/4, and either one of them are very bad for us. Which one are we getting? Yeah. He's allowing it to come into play and then getting the Blade Splicer. No? No, he's
he's
letting the
playing
Blade
the
Splicer.
Angel.
Okay. Our hand gestures were slightly unclear.
Drain for 1.
Drain for 2.
For 2, because of the. Yeah.
So our sweet little Diagraph Captain. I don't know, I guess if we suspect Restoration Angel, don't we just have to play the image and the Captain, I feel like? Because then at least we have a 4/4, so he has to bust one of his creatures. He doesn't just get to...
He can just
the
take it,
same
I think, and
situation.
swing back lethal then.
Oh, is it actually lethal?
It's close. It's not lethal, it's very close.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you're right. Slip an image in Dale Bradley's hand.
Yeah, we're sending squad here.
Sam's gonna angel
7?
that too.
Oh, Angel.
Yep.
Yep, that's going to be good enough, I
It's
imagine.
gonna be very strong.
Yeah. Dale's going to need some rabbits and some hats. Gravecrawler is
That's not enough.
not going to do it.
Yeah, he's at 4 with all this first striking power. It's
Yep.
daunting.
Very awkward for his Blood Artist. He can't even generate trades to
No.
gain 2 life. He can only get the 1 for his own creature dying. Not quite the level of value he's hoping to extract as a general rule.
Infinite Blade Splicers is very good against zombies, and I think we saw maybe a game that Sam was going to win both ways. I think Dale maybe I would have been more aggressive with imaging Diagraph Captains. He could have had 3
Yep.
Diagraph Captains if he played it right, which are like I don't know how another deck beats.
Sure. And he also wouldn't have had to spend the turn
3
playing that
3
0-1 Blood
Diagraph
Artist.
Captains and a Blood Artist. Like how scary is Gravecrawler now?
Yeah.
You can't even do anything about it.
I am gaining new respect for that Bloodthorn Vampire, I'll admit.
Yeah, I mean,
in these imaginary game scenarios that are playing out in my head, I've got a lot of sugar plums that involve Bloodthorn berries.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it'd be so
vampires.
good now, yeah. For sure.
Nope, Sam's figuring out exactly how to attack for lethal damage, or if he even can attack for lethal damage, which is, I suppose, possible he can't, although he'll still retain a
Gravecrawler
massive
can't
board
block,
advantage.
So I think
I think
Well,
it
the
looks
problem,
like...
the problem is that first strike will happen.
Yeah,
and
he
he'll
can
get some blood. Still
get
get some
life
blood
from the
seeker
Blood
triggers.
Artist by throwing away
Blood
some creatures.
Artist, not seeker. Yeah.
What do you do here? Do you send the strike, or do you just send for 3 and leave him on 1?
I
with-
mean, those are the 2 plays that I'd have to count. Sam's pretty good at this. I imagine he's counting it correctly.
We're just gonna trust Sam. to find
I
it.
trusted that he was finding it correctly.
That's very fair.
So first strike makes a trade of 1, 2, 3 creatures dying, which raises Bradley to 7, and it's still 7. So Bradley would have to block with Blood Artist. If he then blocks with Blood Artist, everything dies, which are probably okay with that too. Sam drains for 5. Yeah, I think you can swing. I think you can swing everything.
I think you can. You'll note that Sam doesn't seem to mind laying out the optimal blocks for his opponent.
No, it's fine. Yeah. I mean, just swinging Resto Angel gives my opponent too many chances to do something.
I don't know. I think with so many first strikers, it's really hard for the opponent to generate really any onboard thing. But this is sort of like arguing, which is the best way to kill a person you're definitely going to kill, I guess he's going to refuse to give any trades with this attack, is what he's thinking.
He still trades with the Golem.
Yeah, sorry. The one Golem over there will get a trade, but he'll retain 2 blockers. What's his other card in hand up there? Is that another Angel? Yep, he decides to go with the mono unblockable / first strike attack. Now, interestingly, Dale can go ahead and turn on his Tragic Slip thanks to the first strike here, right? To kill the Restoration Angel.
Yes.
So, yeah, actually, I think I might like just sending the Resto just for that reason, now that I think about it more.
I think this is fine.
I
actually like this.
Sam's better at Magic than me, so I'm quite sure that he has devised some way to win this game, especially if his other card in hand is Restoration Angel. It doesn't feel like it's possible for him to lose. He's just letting damage go. I think Sam kind of expected the slip there. He seemed a little... Oh, okay.
First take damage happens. 4 creatures die. Drains 4.
We get 4 for the Blood Artist, and we get 1 for our Diagraph Captain, right? I think?
Yeah, so Sam should drop to 5.
Yeah.
And that puts Sam then to 4.
And now we slip the Angel. Okay. Maybe he...
We'll see what life totals are in a second here. Just figure out what happened.
It's hard to know exactly what's going on here. 9. Okay, yeah, he made the right play, it looks like. Wait, 9? That's 1 too high, right? Or no, sorry, the Angel is the 5th creature. You're right. Yep, that's exact. Dale played it exactly right there.
Yeah.
And sends his Gravecrawler, which I guess he has nothing else to do with it. Might as well. It's not going to block, so might as well attack, get your 1 life out of it.
If they go, this
4.
Should kill him. Swing should do it.
Swing does not deal lethal. He can chump to stay alive, but not in a shape that can win the game.
Let's see. That puts Sam... Yeah, it's at 3. If it were at 2, then it would.
Yeah,
he could draw Groff's Messenger.
I guess he can hope that Sam kills one of his own creatures or something. Doesn't seem very likely, though.
No.
Plains was the card I thought might be a Restoration Angel. A foil
2 lands.
Plains.
Okay.
2 lands, yep, we're moving
Going on to game 3.
No, that game, it looked pretty tight at the end there. Sam had to make sure he didn't mess up, had to make the right attacks.
Yeah.
That's the power of Blood Artist. Just when you think you're ahead in the race, you realize very slowly you've been losing it the entire time.
Right.
That game was so close. I think that it was probably within Dale's reach, actually.
Within Dale's reach?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to find out Sam really did flood. I mean, he drew 4 Blade Splicers, but he didn't draw anything else.
Yeah.
He drew 2 Angels. 2 Angels, 4 Blade Splicers. That was it.
Which are,
Okay, that's a strategy,
It is. Those are standard legal cards. You can play them together, and they will have synergy. It's true. Some people are citing that they think Sam missed his turn 1 Thought Scour draw. I don't think that happened. I did not see him miss the draw. And
what was that? Someone said he missed the draw?
That he didn't draw. I think they may have seen him drawing 2 cards at the same time or something like that and just not realized.
I can't imagine Sam just milled himself for 2.
I'm pretty sure Sam Thought Scoured correctly. Just, we can go back and count the cards at some point, I guess. He had like, what, 7 lands in play, 2 Restoration Angel. I'm not going to do it. I could, but I'm not going to.
Just obstinate, just to be obstinate.
Just to be obstinate. I don't even know if it was. I think it was 7 lands. Oh, now I'm like kind of half doing it in my head without wanting to do it. I just keeps doing the counting. Sam, he's shuffling. It's kind of a whimsical look. Dale, yeah, he felt that one was close.
Yeah,
he's like, well, I almost got there, man. I was almost drawing live on my last turn.
The Blade Splicer draws. I mean, I feel like this matchup, because of Sam's lack of purges on the board, it probably leans slightly in Dale's favor. Actually, I like where he's standing.
I think that the cards you have to draw are Blade Splicer, Restoration Angel, maybe Gideon. Snag is pretty useful, not awesome or anything, but useful.
Yeah, particularly in this sort of matchup. Yeah, I mean, the 1-drops in Dale's deck are great, except in the case of a Blade Splicer, in which case there's the messengers that really, the combo aspect needs to happen.
Vapor Snag can be really useful in throwing off a Blood Artist combat also, where your opponent blocks in such a way, assuming they will get Blood Artist triggers.
Vapor Snag can save you 5 life.
Yep. It can be a huge swing in that position, and your opponent has to respect it. It's so easy to represent it, so. Looks like we're ready to go for game 3.
All right.
Dale's going to be on the play.
Their hands. See if hopefully we get a 7-on-7. That'd be great.
Looks like Dale keeps.
And here we go. Keep one way. Sam contemplating.
Oh no, Dale mulliganed, it looked like. Yep, he's shuffling up again. Man, he mulliganed to 6 so happily that he got me. He tricked me.
Just a good sport.
Sam, ever the gentleman, does not chant go to 5, go to 5.
No. The gentleman move is that when they go to 5, they chant 4. And then
I have no shame. I'll throw it out there every now and then. That's what they wouldn't let you mull to 4 if you weren't supposed to sometimes. That's how I think about it. Brandon Culp on Twitter wonders if Joe's Red-Green Elves list is available, and it is. You can go to StarCityGames.com and link to our live coverage. Scroll down and you'll see a picture of Joe actually playing Magic, and linking in there's an article called Decklist Digest that has Joe's Red-Green Elves list along with a number of other deck lists, including the Battle of Wits deck list, which I typed myself.
Wow, what a trooper.
What a trooper. I did, however, forget 4 cards on the first pass. It came up to 246.
Oh no! Then you had to figure out which 4
I had to look back through and figure out which 4.
Miss?
You know, it's funny. I always do it on deck list too. It's just funny I did it on 250 card one. I did not write the Planeswalkers in a Planeswalker column. Okay. I never look down there. It's always like off to the side, and I whiff.
Sixton's got that negate again.
Negate with that Cavern of Souls. That's not a fixer.
Don't like the negate. Cavern.
Well, we kept our 1-lander, it looks like. Diagraph going turn 1. Yep. 2 Mortar Pots.
That hand just doesn't get there.
This hand is awkward. Land. That's not a land.
This is terrible for him. Might have a little bit of an anticlimax here. Yeah, that's.
Well, if we had drawn Dark Slick Shores, this hand is pretty insane. But we didn't.
That
obviously
was a gamble.
We could peel a little better than that, but that's definitely like the sort of thing we're looking for.
Oh boy. All right, come on, land. By the way, I'd probably be saying this kind of stuff out loud if I were playing the match. Just like, come on.
Come on, play Magic, you rascal.
And then afterward, if I lost, I would tell my opponent something like, this hand was so good. I just couldn't draw a land for it. Just the irony of it. All right, right on time.
We've hit a swamp. We can play
even cast
2/3 of our hand now.
No, can we?
I mean, like, basically. We're live to any land for our messenger, and we can cast our Mortar Pods. We can't cast our Image or our Negate. But...
We can Mortar Pod the Blade Splicer to stop Resto Angels. But boy, that sure is Not.
Sure is miserable.
I mean, his hope is to draw like Dark Six Shores here, then be messenger, image.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have a second image, so he has to draw that.
Yes. If you're gonna try and get lucky, you might as well pick how.
Yeah.
That's one of my friends, Billy P, used to say that. Like to keep mana light hands and just try and get there.
Ponder off Sam. I mean, there's a Day of Judgment here. I don't even want Day of Judgment right now from Sam. The other guy's not doing anything.
Looks like we're shuffling. Good call.
Yeah. So all right, shuffle there. Yeah. Sam just needs to keep hitting lands, pretty much. If Sam keeps hitting lands, he probably will win with whatever cards he draws along with him.
I think if Sam combines lands and spells for the remainder of the game,
he's safe.
It's probably a route to success.
Yeah. And this is round 8 of 10. Both these players are at X1, so the winner of this will need one more win, but might get to see one of them in the top 8. Looking like it'll be Sam Black at the moment.
Looks like I think I see 2 restos in his hand there too, which is going to become problematic rapidly. Even with
another Geralf's Messenger.
Even with another Mortar Pod to turn off a
saved.
resto.
He's got another. Going from bad to worse.
Yeah, it's looking grim. If we get both of those Mortar Pods on the Diagraph Bowl, we can then block a 3/3 Golem and survive.
That's true.
that might be our new game
plan.
Wow.
And then he'll Vapor Snag the Diagraph Ghoul.
And we'll make him take 1.
Yeah.
Because why not?
No, we'll recast it because it's the only thing you can cast.
I don't know. I think I'd make them take the 1.
Snapcaster into Ponder. Yeah, just keep building some advantage.
That's reasonable. It's one of the things, like these decks, they try to build, they spend a lot of time building card and tempo advantage, but when they don't have to work for it, they can run you over real fast. They can make these plays where it's just like, oh, I'll just cantrip my 2/1 instead of, making 3/4 flyers and whatnot. Oh, we have a Seachrome Coast. Glacial. He tricked me. Gitaxian Probe.
Oh, look at all these winners that I can't
cast. That hand
cast.
is good, Sam's saying. It's definitely got some powerful magic spells in it, but
I think I might have gone to 5, actually. The hand.
I would have gone to 5. I wouldn't keep that hand mostly because of the negate. To be honest, if it was another spell that is kind of reasonable for me to be able to cast.
The problem is that your spells are double Mortar Pod negate.
Yeah,
they're not good spells in the match.
That's fair. A second Mortar Pod being a different spell might be good
obviously
too.
You have to hit your lands, but once you do, you're not even casting good things.
Yeah.
And Sam cycles off another probe. And is that another Geralf? Geralf really wants to send a message,
yes,
but just can't.
If you had anything particularly important to say to Geralf,
yes, he's got all these messengers.
Dale has you covered. It's unfortunate, but we're halfway to our indestructible 2/4.
Yeah, halfway. All right. Yeah, that can block. No, dude, it can block Snapcaster range.
Yeah.
You didn't need to
kill that guy. He's gonna resto it for the Rubbins.
Oh gosh! Oh, pretty Gitaxian Probe Flash. This is over.
Yeah, this game is out of reach in every way at this point.
Drew another messenger.
I suppose it is possible that the bouquet from the wedding next door gets thrown through the wall, into Sam's head, and knocks him unconscious
unable to play
for the remainder of the round.
Dale drops 8, draws right on time that Cavern of Souls. He can't cast a Geralf's Messenger because he dies.
He can't cast. I don't think. Can he cast anything and not die? I don't think so.
No, he can't.
No.
He's done.
He's.
Wait, Restoration Angel.
No, then he still takes 8, right?
Yes.
It's 8 no matter how you'll slice it.
Yes, he has no place.
Well, then let's get that 2 damage in.
Yeah, that's what I do. Let's send that message. Zombie, play your messenger. Go. See if make him see it.
Make him see it. Oh, I think we're going for Captain. We're going to get a trade instead.
It doesn't do anything.
No, nothing does nothing.
Sam knows this too. He's like, all right, swing 8.
That's 3 plus 2 plus 3. Yep, that's 8.
That's 8, unless I'm missing the gut shot in your hand. All right. Gosh, I still had all these messengers.
All these messengers.
So Sam Black wins 2 games to 1 over Dale Bradley. Sam moves up to 7-1. Dale drops to 6-2. Sam in probably one, maybe 2 wins from a top 8 berth.
We had 420 people, so we're real close to the cutoff.